With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Let's go now.
Well, right away, they'll change the look. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. ETN once more. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Jaguars at 2-12 in what has been a tough year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And now here is the offense onto the field as their first involvement will be a 2-point conversion attempt. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he will get in to make it 8-0.
And that's the score, Texans 8, Jaguars 0.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
79 Broncos.
Now Willis. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. You look at the defense for these Texans. Yeah, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis looks to pass it here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. A give running right, Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Now Willis to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Terrace Marshall with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
And the kick is no good. How about that? He misses on the extra point, and the score holds at 8-6. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down, Texans.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31.
It's a gain of 20. First down,
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go!
8-6 the score after 1. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
19 Tigers, go!
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Drop 60. Rig alert, rig alert.
And the Texans first down.
They'll set up to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jahmyr Gibbs from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10.
Texans 16. Jaguars 6.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Rashee Rice, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Texans 23. Jaguars 6. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the Texans' 49-yard line.
Pioneers. Go.
Here's Willis. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
Come on, come on.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Willis. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 33-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Willis to throw on second. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
To throw, here's Willis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. And they're going to speed things up here.
Warriors 70.
Brings up 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Bronco 80. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Gibbs. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Jaguars 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Jonathan Taylor as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Jaguars 6. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
They go play action with Willis. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Willis will try and throw for this. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Alert! Alert! Rig it! Check! Panther!
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Third down and 6.
19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Jaguars 12.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, break. Gravity Lions.
1st and 10, Willis. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Come on.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. A give to Etienne running right. Wiggles free. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
That's good for a Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 45.
Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
7 Pirates.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. To throw, here's Willis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 23 yards, the final tally.
18, 5 years.
23 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
They'll look to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Viking 18. Go.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 1 quarter remaining. remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll go again with ETN. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, here's ETN. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Willis, got to have this one. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Okay, Chris.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll start out here with the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. 2nd and 13. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw now on 1st down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Now they'll change things up. They'll run with Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right. Otherwise, that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Come on.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. Taylor will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Second and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw, Willis. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Liking 18.
Willis will look to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. He's to the 10. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll run here with Taylor. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They're going to try and run. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Jaguars 12.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
16 yards.
Buffalo 18.
First down, Texans.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try to run with Gibbs, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jaguars 12. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Willis looking to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's second and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Willis. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 41.
First down 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up, 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 64 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
Mustang 19. Let's go, let's go.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jaguars 12. Chad Ryland.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And my goodness, another interception. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. Check, Bobcat, check.
First and 10, Taylor now. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Texans, it's a rare peak in a season of valleys as they move to 3-12 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to